seeing us the other day.
Hey guys, welcome to Just Driven. Today I've got a quick, important update on our Charger, the one we built to look exactly like Dom's car from the very first Fast and Furious movie. As much fun as it's been recreating this car, the journey has not been all that smooth. The biggest challenge has been the engine. When you're dealing with a big block Hemi stacked with spacer plates, a blower, an Enderley buzzard catcher, and EFI, you're talking about a lot of gaskets. Add in E85 fuel and it becomes an ongoing battle. The car sits in the warehouse for the most part more than it drives. That means E85 has a tendency to break down, and when we swap in fresh fuel and fire it up, the tune doesn't always hold. Timing shifts, backfires happen, and we end up blowing the same gasket again and again. Just as we were prepping for a new project, Dennis from Vehicle Effects called. Universal Studios needed both our Charger and our Supra for a commercial shoot with a major shoe brand. The Supra was ready to roll, the Charger, not so much. We swapped in fresh E85, hit the starter, and boom, backfire. The same gasket failed once again, right between the intake spacer plate and the blower. We reached out to a machinist we've worked with before to fabricate a new plate, one that would eliminate an extra spacer and hopefully fix the problem for good. He rushed the job for us and we thought we were in the clear. During final alignment, Adrian noticed the bolt holes weren't perfectly lined up. That meant sending the part back for refitting. Meanwhile, the commercial schedule wasn't slowing down. At the point, I called Dennis and asked, how much driving does this script actually call for?
A quarter mile at a time.
The producers confirmed the Charger was supposed to do burnouts, which meant we had to get it running and make it reliable. So we doubled up the gaskets, sealed it as best we could, and fired it. It ran. It wasn't leaking, but we knew it was risky. Heat and pressure could easily blow it again, and when you're on set with permits, crew, and a $50,000 to $100,000 budget, a car failure isn't really an option. So that's when Universal stepped in. They pulled one of their own assets, an original production Charger from the first movie, the second unit car, the one that lived on the studio tram tour. It's powered with an LS and a fake blower, of course, on the hood, but it's reliable. Vehicle Effects just recently tuned it, and that's the car that's going to be used for all of the heavy driving and burnout scenes. Our Charger, on the other hand, is handling all the hero shots. The car has already been used multiple times by the studio. Vin himself has sat in it for commercials and events. It remains their go-to car because of how authentic it is and how authentic it looks to the original in the first movie. Once this commercial wraps, we'll finally get the corrected plate back from our machinist, install it, and hopefully put this gasket problem behind us, because honestly, it has been a huge pain in the ass. So that means more reliability, more driving time, and more opportunities to share this Charger with you guys out on the road. On the shoot, Alex, our licensed pro driver, will be handling the orange Supra. Another pro, Brad from Vehicle Effects, will be driving the Universal Charger. Between them, the Supra and this car were covered. And yes, we'll have our own cameras on site with the value of these builds. Documenting everything is the only way to protect them if anything goes wrong. This commercial is just the start of a bigger wave of publicity. The franchise is approaching its 25th anniversary, and Universal has already lined us up to bring the Charger and the Supra and our Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline to multiple promotional events leading up to the movie. While the work never really ends, it's exciting to see these cars continue to play such a big role in the Fast and Furious legacy. And that's where we'll leave it for now, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Being a subscriber really does mean a lot. Not just because it shows us you like the content, but because it pushes the algorithm and gives us the momentum to keep creating videos. We've got a lot more coming, not just Fast and Furious builds, but other dream projects too, like our Ferrari 288 GTO, a build that's been more than 2 decades in the making. Plus, there's plenty of eye candy in the shop you haven't seen yet. Can't wait to share all that stuff with you guys. There's also big stuff happening in the Fast and Furious world that we can't quite share just yet, but trust me, fans are going to be really excited. So give us a thumbs up, follow us here, and make sure you check out our Instagram. We're building that account up as well. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay driven.